Doctor, let me please ask you, the president said that if there were going to be problems, that he would be talking about when activities would restart. What could he be thinking? What could happen to make him decide to put the measures back in place? Very interesting question. Yes, everyone's asking that now. For us, the plan, just like in every phase, is we review the recommendations from the WHO and the Pan American Health Organization, as well as other international organizations. And we take a look at the lessons there to see what we can learn from the United States, from France, from Germany, from the United Kingdom. We see that there are academic communities that have made their recommendations available, their technical recommendations for this deconfinement phase or process. And everything that we've seen is a pattern of that people have recognized the potential for another outbreak. We have to be very aware of this. Today, May 12th, 2020, International Day of Nurses, I must say again, so that this is right, very clear to all of you. This is not freeing everyone out of their houses and going back to normal. In a very, very careful way, we are going to slowly go back to a certain level of normality so that we can reactivate social life, economic life, especially local economies. And so that we can take off this very big pressure that we have on the economy and local economies for people who live day to day, small businesses specifically. And this has to be done very carefully so that we don't get a massive number of people back in public, back moving around in public. This, we always say thank you so much to the very valuable information that we get from mathematicians, from scientists. My greatest grateful message to you, Maria Elena, Luis, Paula Villarreal, for being part of these work groups that are studying what we're going to do to get back to our new normal. According to the number of people who go back into public, and according to the percentage of mobility in public that we see, that is where we see the size of the risk of another outbreak. So this, we really have to do this in an extremely organized way, very carefully. Today, we had that same proposal in the morning, and our dear Dr. Sanchez Cordero was in a meeting where she was talking with the state governments to talk about them and say, health authorities, state health authority, what are we going to be doing to get this back in? And they also had people from the Ministry of Economic Development to see how are we going to do this. We got very important feedback from them, and we incorporated that into our General Council for Health Safety. So here we've had to recapitulate on decisions that have been made. At the beginning, to be very, very careful, we're going to have to apply very specific measures. And if there's a specific area in the country or a number of municipalities or an urban zone or an economic sector that is at risk, we're going to be monitoring this every single day, and we're going to be seeing how the pandemic curve is behaving. We're going to see how many people we have in ICUs. We're going to see how this is reflected in the mobility report, among other reports. And this is going to enable us to understand and to see ahead of time if we might be progressing toward the pandemic hitting us with another outbreak so that we can contain that. Thank you, Natalia.